Hey, what's going on everybody? Barry here from Lead Edge Defense, and today I'm going to be doing a pocket dump just to kind of show you everything that goes on with my everyday carry. Maybe it's something you already do, or maybe it's something that you could learn something from. The way I look or like to look at everyday carry is almost like an escalation of force kind of deal. For those of you military folks out there, kind of understand that. So with that being said, first thing I'll start off with is the light. So I think that everyone should carry a flashlight. It's one of those things where you can use it for blunt force attacking or defense. You can use it as a disruption, disorientation to whoever it is that is intending you harm. And obviously you can just, like I said earlier, you can just beat down on them with it. And you can use it for searching. This is a Streamlight ProTech 1L. Great light. Got it at a really cool gun store in Illinois, actually. Awesome place. So if you're ever in Illinois, look up CI Shooting Sports. It's an awesome place to go. Alright, so we're going to move on down to the blade. Alright, the blade. This is a Emerson Sax. It's super sharp. I really like this knife. I like the blade design. It looks cool. So I added the lanyard and everything. It has a hook that you can hook to your pocket as you pull the knife from your pocket, to where it hooks on the back of your pocket. It pulls at the right angle and it opens straight out of the pocket. So that's pretty cool. The Emerson Sax. They make really good knobs, stuff like that. I know ZT, I believe, is working with them also. So yeah, check them out, Emerson knobs. Your knife is obviously something that is deadly. Can be used also as a blunt force object. You'll see a lot of knives with like glass breakers and things of that nature on there, which is all well and good. Obviously you can use it as slashing or stabbing. All the things that go in with knife fighting, which I'm not an expert of. I use it for opening MREs and stuff like that. Alright, and next we'll talk about the actual gun, the weapons platform itself. This is a CZP-10C equipped with the Enforce APLC. This is my everyday carry right now. I carry 15+1 in the gun, just because I like the shorter magazine base. Carrying Federal HSTs. Seems to be just kind of my go-to. I don't have any particular reason why. It just, they work. So I don't have any issues. So I carry the 15+1 in the standard height magazine to prevent printing too much, even though printing really doesn't bother me too much anyway. Not something that I'm too worried about. And then we'll go to the spare mag. So ever since I started running the CZ, I went to standalone appendix holster. So went with the Hazmat holster systems, appendix inside the waistband holster. This is an awesome holster. I really dig it. So if you get a chance, give them a shot. Give them a look. Let's see, what do we got? Spare mag, yeah. So I got my show notes right here, because sometimes remembering things can be a challenge. So I'm running the pocket carry at this point, but I also have help from the Neomag. If you haven't tried a Neomag, you should probably give it a shot. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how well it works. I drilled it for about 2 hours the other day, and I was pleased. It really didn't even work its way out of, I didn't reset it or anything, and it really didn't work its way out of my pocket. But I carry the CZ magazine, again with the hollow points. Just I carry with the 2-round extension, so I got 17 rounds in there with that. Let's see here, medical. If you don't carry anything medical for everyday carry, it's probably something you should look into. I personally think everybody should carry a tourniquet, no matter what. It's one of those things where it's better to have it not need it than need it not have it. So yeah, at least get a tourniquet, something like a soft T or a cat. Those are the two that I recommend. I'm familiar just because I'm familiar with them. The rats or the SWAT T and stuff like that, I'm not really familiar with. I just know that the cat and the soft T are tried and true. Use them in combat. Use them in the civilian world. Carry one in the civilian world. I haven't had to use one in the civilian life yet. Thank God. Hopefully it stays that way. But carry that back here, and it just kind of sits back there in its own little pocket. It sits back there. That's a cat. That's the Generation 7, so it only has the one loop for the free running in to run through, so you don't have to worry about like hooking the second one if you're doing a lower limb, things of that nature. Pants, clothing is extremely important when it comes to everyday carry. You're probably not going to want to wear your Under Armour muscle shirt if you're going to be carrying a gun that day. And if you are planning on wearing your Under Armour muscle shirt, wear a jacket over top of it that covers up your gun. The whole point of everyday carry is to prevent people from knowing that you are carrying. Okay, because what is one thing that we have as someone that carries every day? The element of surprise. So they see you as weak, but they have no idea what is about to hit them. If everybody understands that. So clothing, I wear the 511 Defender jeans, pants. I actually become very attached to those pants. They're great. They have multiple pockets. They move when you move. They're not super expensive. They're about $70 a pair. Which for some of us who also have I believe the Victos pants, jeans, you're looking at $140 a pair. So you're looking at 2 to 1. I haven't had them rip, tear, fade, or anything negative with these pants. They have enough pockets. Obviously you have your front pockets, your back pockets, and it has 2 magazine size pockets right on your hip there. That's where I keep my tourniquet. So clothing's important. Of course, the first rule of anything is look cool. So we don't want to go looking out in public looking like a tacky douche in our khaki pants or Cry Precisions and all that other stuff. So kind of want to fit in, and we don't want to make ourselves known like, hey, that guy's probably carrying a gun. No, we don't want to do that. So definitely take a look into your attire. I'll always say flip-flops are bad, and that's because I have ugly feet. But if you got it, flaunt it, I guess. But yeah, the whole point is to look socially acceptable without looking like a tacky douche. Okay. So of course you can wear your flannel and stuff like that because you fit in, and you can be a lumbersexual. However you deem it necessary. Next thing we'll talk is watches. So I believe a watch is very important. A watch kind of identifies or kind of describes you in a certain social standard. Because there's nothing I hate more than sitting down with someone having lunch and they're constantly doing this, checking the time or doing something like that. I find it extremely disrespectful, and I just don't think you should do it. I think you should have a watch. Being military, a watch is crucial to everyday life, essentially, because when people are telling you to be somewhere, you probably behoove you to know what time it is. So this is the one I wear every day is the Fenix 5X. 5S? Anyway, it's the Fenix 5. Fenix 5X. This watch does it all for me. It prevents me from having to wear 2 GPS systems and things of that nature. I have the ability to do MGRS on here. I can track all my workouts, exercises, runs, and things of that nature. So it's definitely helpful for navigation as well as keeping up with the health and all the other stuff. But I have several other watches that I wear out for the dressier occasions. This just happens to be the one I have close by. This is the Citizen Echo Drive. I don't have Rolex money, so I just go with the Citizen. I love this watch. It's really good. It's always kept good time. I've never had an issue with it. It's movement and solar powered, so battery never dies. You just got to keep it in the light, and it'll never die. And of course, let's see. Of course, I got the wallet. This is old. This wallet is very old. This wallet's probably every bit of 15 years old, probably. And then pen. Always have an ink pen. It's embarrassing when you have to ask for one. And then keys to the whip. So with that, I don't have anything special on the key ring or nothing like that. No punchies, no cutties, no nothing like that. The only thing I would say to add to maybe would be something around like a Leatherman or some sort of multi-tool. I don't personally. I just don't. Not any reason why I shouldn't or haven't. Just don't. But yeah, that's pretty much going to sum it up for the pocket dump. This is everything that I carry every single day. And don't forget the iPhone as well. And that takes up a lot of room. So if you everyday carry and you're worried about how things should go together, then hopefully this helps you out. But if you don't everyday carry and are planning on it, that's a good baseline to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, DM me, call me, and definitely go check out the website at EliteEdgeDefense.com. I hope to hear from you guys soon, and earn your keep every day. Train hard, train safe, and I'll see you around.